Well, hello, everyone.
Hi, everybody.
How are you all?
We're back.
Welcome back. We're back.
Yeah. I had a doctor's appointment 2 weeks ago, and then I took the kids on spring break last week. So,
And in that time frame, we have completely changed our mind.
yep, we're abandoning that stupid baseball top.
Neither one of us liked it. It was,
I'll tell you what I don't like about it. I don't like all the ends with all the color changes.
oh,
I feel
yeah.
like it's going to look too bulky.
I'll tell you what I don't like about it. I
Whoops.
don't like
Oh, sorry. Woohoo. Boy, I don't like listening to my own voice. I can tell you that.
Yeah, it was a dumb kind of thing. I mean,
Oh, Jennifer said she abandoned it too. Good.
good, Jennifer. We're hoping you were the only one that was doing it with us. So, you know.
I just did not like all those ends. It
No.
just, yeah, I
And
didn't
I
like
didn't
it.
like the stitch, and so I was trying to do it with just like a moss stitch, which it could have worked. I mean, I had the first few rounds done, but I don't know. We're gonna do something different.
Yep, we've been looking at different things,
Yeah.
and it's similar, but it's going to be better. So I'm also switching yarns, and this I'm going to use. I decided. Well, I had two choices. I was either going to use this mandala, however you want to say it, ombre, which is a 3-weight, and it's a really pretty color. And I don't wear a lot of this color, so I thought that would be fun. But it's also 100% acrylic, and I don't know with a summer top if I want 100% acrylic.
Right.
So my second choice, and this was actually what was recommended in the pattern, is I did have some of this comfy cotton blend in these beautiful colors, which I don't wear a lot of those colors either, so that'll be nice. And I just have to unravel something. This was last year when I decided I was going to design my own top. This was my pattern, and so but that didn't work out. So I've got to take this. I got to unravel.
Yeah, that's what I did this morning. I undid mine. I was like, okay, I'm done with this.
Yeah.
And then it was annoying because I had all of these little bits of yarn, like
Yes.
little
Yes.
pieces, because you had to fasten them
Cut
up all
off
the
so
time. I'm like,
often.
oh, yeah,
Yes.
yeah. So let's see. Sherry's here, and Jennifer's here, and Brenda is here, and Sue, and Linda,
Linda's here. Hello. And Lisa.
and Lisa. Right, Jennifer? It was like, screw this. Exactly.
Screw this.
It's
I'm
like, no.
over it.
I'm going to use the same yarn. So I was afraid that this yarn wouldn't be solid enough, if that makes sense. There's no fuzz to this. There's no
Oh, right,
nothing.
right, right.
But I did work up a little sample in the stitch, which is the basic stitch is an extended single crochet.
Oh, okay.
And so,
But well, we should probably tell them what it is so they can
yes,
look it up.
yes.
Can you pop a link in there, or do you want me to
I,
pop a link in there?
well,
It's the website is Hooked on Handmade Happiness.
oh, I don't even know the website.
Oh yeah,
I'm trying to find the,
No. I'm sorry. Hooked on Homemade Happiness.
trying to find the link that I sent you right now.
And it's called the Baby Doll Tea Crochet Pattern. Hooked on Homemade Happiness is the lady. And I've actually looked at her stuff before.
Yeah. All right.
Boy, this is going to be a mess if I don't get.
How can I do this without losing?
Well, let me see if I can do it. It might be easier for me to do it. Hold on. I should have had this all ready to go. I've got it up on my other device.
Yeah, I might be able to do it on my phone. Let's see, can I do it on my phone?
Here, I've got it right here.
Did you get it?
Yep. Copy link. All right, let's go. Whoops, there we go. There we go.
I can't find this live on my phone.
Okay, there we go. That should be the link, everybody.
Thank you. Oh, the baby doll tee. It's more solid at the top and it's a little textury stuff at the bottom. Open, not open, but I thought it looked pretty cute.
Yeah, it does look very cute. Dawn's here too. Hi, Dawn. Did we already say hi to Dawn?
No.
Brenda. Hello, Brenda. Hello, Brenda. This is so funny.
Not say hi to Dawn yet.
So my daughter Emily, who I don't talk about very often, I realize I talk about Maddie quite a bit more, and it's just because she's crafty, so she's involved in, more of what I do. But my daughter Emily has this boyfriend, and he's a really nice guy, and he's great with the kids, and they've been together probably a year and a half. But anyways, his name is Devin, which I think is an adorable name. Love the name. But he spells it. How would you think Devin as a boy's name would be spelled?
Devin.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Or maybe even Devon.
That's girl.
Right.
I mean,
Yes.
I have a Devin.
You do have a Devin. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
So he spells his name Deven.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Kind of like Kevin.
Yeah.
No.
Well,
Kevin is an I.
Yeah. So, so anyways, my other two wacko children, Maddie and Nate, they have this thing that whenever they talk to him or talk to Emily, they ask to say hi to him, and they say it in this really weird voice. They say, "Hello, Devin."
Oh. What the world?
I know, it's so weird. It's so weird. All right, I'm almost there, guys. I'm almost there.
You're almost there.
I got a little bit of a snag here. There we go.
So the thing I don't like about this from the get-go is the foundation chain thingy.
Is it singles or?
Yeah, foundation single.
Oh, foundation singles are way easier than foundation half doubles or doubles.
Okay, well, I'm gonna try it because I did notice with my little sample I made this morning, I made like a little 12 stitch sample. It was very small.
Yeah.
But my bottom was really tight.
Oh, we start at the bottom or the neckline?
Well, my bottom row.
Oh, your bottom row.
My starting row was really really tight.
Well, just
because I just did chains and then singles.
Oh, yeah. That's
really tight. So
yeah, foundation singles are a lot easier than foundation half doubles or doubles. I hate foundation half doubles. I just plain won't do them. Okay, I'm done.
I'm gonna try these and we'll see how it goes.
Okay, so let's get started.
There we go. So I hope I have enough yarn. I hope you have enough yarn.
I have a whole nother. I think I have at least one more of these.
Sherry,
I might have to take some stuff apart, but that's
Sherry, you are funny. A tight bottom is a good thing.
That's what she said.
That's what Sherry says.
What size are you gonna do?
Okay. So here's the next thing. I had been making all of my tops and all of the things we've been doing over the last how long?
Yes.
In extra larges.
Yes.
I'm getting ready to do this craft show in like 2 weeks.
Yes.
And guess what? Those things are all too big.
Yes.
Because I have lost 25 pounds.
Woo-hoo! Congratulations.
Some days it's closer to 30, but they're all huge. They're huge. So I'm going to make this one in a large.
Okay. Well, it's the same size for large, extra large, it says. Oh, wait, maybe not. I'm sorry. I was looking at the materials.
No, small, medium, large.
Yeah, okay.
So I'm going to try.
And I think I'm actually going to go down a size as well because I have a top that I made a couple years ago with this comfy cotton, and it does stretch.
Yeah, and this doesn't seem real stretchy at all. This is real. I mean, it doesn't stretch. So thank you, Dawn. We are making a baby doll tee.
Yep, the link is up above, Dawn, if you want to take a look at it.
Baby doll tee.
Okay.
So I'm going to have to try these. So
I'm going to go by my bust size.
Okay.
And bust size says, well, I think bust size, well, I got to measure again. I always forget.
Let me measure.
Oh, where's my measurer tape? Oh, here it is in my chair, right where I left it from last time I measured. Okay.
I've just learned that everything I've been doing with extra large has been just too big.
Yeah.
I haven't tried them on, and I'm like, Dale, he's like, well, that's big. I'm like,
So I'm exactly 41, which says large, but I
mm-hmm.
think I'm going to do a medium because it's going to stretch.
I was gonna say, I'm going with the
I'm going
large.
down a size. I'm going to do a medium.
I'm gonna try the extra large and see what happens.
Of course, my 41-inch
I mean, the
bust
large
is with a huge padded bra on, so you know.
Well,
If I take the padded bra off, you know.
it's hard to measure them that way. Where'd they go?
Yeah, they're down at my knees.
Where are they? Can't find them.
Roll them up and put them back in my bra.
Right? I'm telling you. All right. So to start this, we chain 2.
Yep.
And then
this is so easy. And then you just go into your first
second chain from the hook.
Pull up
Foundation
a loop.
Chain. Pull up a loop. Pull
Yarn over 1.
Right?
No.
No.
That's not how you do a foundation. So
you pull through 1.
And then pull through 2.
And then 2. So it's like an extended single crochet.
Exactly.
And then you go back into your top little stitch there.
Yes.
We got a lot of
counting to do.
I know. And we got to go high.
Yes, we do. So we're going to have to be silent for a minute. Wish we had waiting music.
Well, yeah. Or we go back and count later.
Yeah, we could do that.
Mm-hmm. You'll be done like 20 minutes before me.
Well, I have been making a lot of foundation chains lately because I am making a little prize for everyone for the retreat, and every single one starts with foundation chain.
Oh, it does? Really?
Yes.
I've been
getting lots of practice at that. And most of them start, that's why I said I refuse to do a foundation half double, because most of the patterns start with a foundation half double, and I've just converted it to a foundation single.
I see.
I'm like, nope, not doing that one. We'll just have to add a row of half doubles on top of this. Because I just can't. It's weird because when I do a foundation half double, I do great for a while, and then I get going, and somewhere down along my row, it starts looking wonky. Like my stitches get shorter. Like I'm not going into the right stitch at the top or
right space or whatnot.
Yeah, and I can't quite figure it out, so I finally just gave up.
That was like me with that whatever they were calling that stitch for the T, the drop, whatever. What would they call that thing? I don't remember.
Well, she called it something different than that pattern I did called it.
And you know what? I did a lot of research, Angie, because I really, really, really tried to do that stitch. I did a lot of research on it.
Yeah.
And so what I learned is that there was one variety where you went
between the
2 legs.
Yep.
And then there's another variety where you were just going between the stitches.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Because the tutorial that I pulled, I just Googled a tutorial of how to do it, and it said go between the legs.
Yeah, and then there was another one, and they were called 2 different things. There was 2 different names. They were both similar. I don't remember the names of them now, but I gave that a go. I tried that so many times, it was ridiculous. I just like couldn't do it anymore. I'm like, no.
Yeah, try doing a whole freaking sweater with that.
That
wasn't the whole sweater. It was just like the top part. But
I don't know. I don't know how long that went. Never got.
In that sweater that I did in that stitch, it was color changing too. I had 4 colors I had to change.
Never got to that point. You know what I'm saying?
It took me forever. I still haven't finished that sweater. That was that one that I took to the retreat in Texas. and I was gonna take it apart, and then you guys convinced me not to.
Oh yeah.
I'm done. I've got all of it done except for one sleeve.
Um,
Classic Angie
there's an
finish.
Angie thing.
Yeah, classic Angie finish. The whole thing is done except for one sleeve. In fact, I made my mom a sweater for her birthday. Her birthday was Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday. Guess when I finished the sweater?
The day hours before you gave it to her.
Yes. Uh-huh. Exactly. And guess how close it was to being. I was down to one sleeve for about
Oh,
a month.
you've had it done pretty much for a while,
Yeah.
except for
Except for
finish.
just the one sleeve. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Hi, Catherine. I know, Dawn. That would have been awesome. Maybe next time.
Yeah, because I'm telling you what. Woo! Last week was a fun week. We had people dropping left and right, and I'm trying to fill left and right, and I thought I had it filled, and I didn't, and oh my goodness. It was fun.
Well, it's just crazy to me that so many people would sign up and pay their deposit and then back out at the last minute,
Right. Yes.
and lose that money.
Yeah. And I was having people ask, what if I need to drop out? What if I need? I'm like, oh, please don't. Please just don't drop out. You and some of those people, well, everybody that dropped out had done more than pay their deposit. They'd also
Right.
They
made payments, right?
Well, they'd made 2 payments already.
Right.
And I'm like, you just have one more payment to go. If it's money, and most of the time it really wasn't.
Was it money? Just more of a scheduling thing.
I guess, yeah. Everybody had their,
But it's going to be a blast. I'm so excited about it. We're going to have so much fun. I can't wait to go on our little road trip over to the lake shore.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we got together. We got together on Monday, and we kind of ordered a bunch of stuff, right?
Yes, we did.
Next morning, Angie, 4 a.m.
You got deliveries at 4 a.m.
First delivery was 4 a.m.
Oh my goodness. See, that's the benefit you have of living near kind of a metropolitan area is anything for me that I order is I have never received anything from Amazon overnight.
Oh.
Like ever. Like it's just unheard of.
Yep. So I had a delivery Tuesday morning at 4 a.m. I had a delivery Wednesday. Did I have a delivery Thursday? I don't know. There's a delivery coming today at some point.
Exciting. And then we're going to get together on Monday and
work on some stuff.
Well, you know what, though? We are going to have to take a small break on Monday of working on that because, we have to view the eclipse.
Oh, is Monday the eclipse?
Monday is the eclipse, well, yes.
I don't have any glasses. I'm not planning on.
Well, Nate and I, do you remember in 2017, we had a partial eclipse here in Michigan? And Nate and I made a viewing box.
Mm.
If I could find that, I would bring it.
If I could find it.
If I could find it. They're not hard to make.
I mean, those glasses are everywhere, but I really didn't plan.
Oh, you know what? Actually, I think if you want me to, Nate and Jeff both have welding helmets because you can look at it through welding glasses. You could stand out there with welding helmets on.
Oh boy.
I'm sure we wouldn't be the only idiots doing it.
Maybe not.
I just got a letter from the school that said, be prepared for delays in kids coming home off the bus because it's going to be happening at the same time as the buses are running. There's
many, many districts around here that are letting kids go home early.
Yeah. Actually, Nate has a dentist appointment on Monday, so I got to get Maddie to take him to his dentist appointment.
And I didn't think we were having that, like, we're not having a total eclipse.
No, we're not. We're just out of the path of total. We're in like 80%. It's funny that we were talking about it because I was actually just looking at the NASA website earlier today, and we're going to be in like the 80% area, which is still pretty phenomenal. I mean, it's still something to see, you know. I guess the last I was looking this up too. The last total solar eclipse in Michigan was 1954.
Well, and we're out of the locust realm. I call them the locusts.
What are you talking about?
The cicadas.
What do you mean? What's going on with cicadas?
We're not getting cicadas. The big cicada thing, you haven't heard about that?
No, I live under a rock, Mindy. You know this.
Oh, man.
Okay, what's going on with the cicadas? I want to hear because I love cicadas. I love them here. It's such a sound of summer.
So this year there's like 2 generations. There's the, I don't know, 7-year and a 14-year generation or something.
Oh, and they're both coming out at the same time?
They're both coming out at the same time. And so the world is going to be overrun with cicadas, apparently.
But we're not getting any here in Michigan?
No, we're not in the...
Why not?
I don't know. We're lucky. We're lucky.
I like cicadas. They don't do harm, though, do they?
But you don't want to have the amount of cicadas that they're going to have.
You know what I do have, and it's getting highly annoying at this time of year, and I don't know if any of you guys have these too. Do you have we call them stink bugs. They're those black with the red stripes. They have like a red stripe on their back.
I've not noticed a red stripe. No, those are box elder bugs.
Okay, well then that's what we have. We have box elder bugs.
Those are box elder.
Yes, we have a ridiculous amount of box elder bugs.
Yeah.
And on sunny days in the spring, they start to come out of, wherever they hibernate or whatever. And they love to, we have white garage doors and we have white entry doors on our home. And for some reason, they're attracted to the white and they just swarm our garage doors and entry doors.
Yeah.
And they come in our house, get in through the cracks in the door. And it's just gross. It grosses me out.
Well, you know what we were having trouble with last year was them stupid Asian beetle things.
Oh, we get a lot of those too.
We would go downstairs in our basement and the ceiling up the crack, where the wall joins the ceiling was just covered.
Loaded, yes.
Hello, Soulful Brush and Chantel.
Hi, Chantel and Soulful Brush. Have you counted yet?
No.
I feel like I should count.
That's what I'm thinking too.
I'm going to be silent for a moment and count.
Yeah, me too. So you guys talk amongst
yourselves. Yes, Sue, that's exactly the north side of the house. No, actually, they're on my south side of my house. All right, I'm going to be quiet now and count. Oh, I think I have too many. I don't remember how many I was.
I think I do too.
We got a little overzealous.
Oh, nope. I need a few more. I'm supposed to.
Yep. I was supposed to have 82 and I've got way more not way more, but I went a little far.
I need a couple more.
So, I haven't talked to you yet, Mindy, about my trip.
No.
Not too much. So my trip was interesting. I managed to convince Maddie to go along with us, and boy, oh boy, am I glad I did. I I can't keep up with a 15-year-old.
Mhm.
Yeah, and so there was a lot of me sitting and waiting while the two of them went and did things. So I'm really glad that she went because it was a lot. It was a lot. But it was nice. I mean, we had a nice visit with my sister-in-law. Thank goodness my sister and brother-in-law live in Franklin, Tennessee, which is just south of Nashville, and we took a little bit of a rest break there for a few days, and I needed it so badly. And it gave Nate a good chance to hang out with his cousin who he doesn't get to see very often, and he kind of looks up to him. He's a little bit older, so that was nice.
There, I've got my 90 now.
Awesome. Okay, so we're going to join to the first single
And
crochet,
now we,
making sure not to
oh
twist
God, I
your
always
chain.
mess this up. How do I
And
always?
okay, what you want to make sure of is that your tail is on the bottom, okay? And so join it into the top of your
About
first
3:30.
single crochet, and it's going to look a little off kilter. Like when you're looking at this, it's going to look like it's crooked. Do you see how mine looks a little crooked where I've got it joined together? But we'll fix that when we weave this tail. It'll come together just fine.
So,
It's going to look a little kitty wampus.
so here's my whole thing. I've got it on this end. I just pull it around and I put it right in the front side here.
Yep.
I always seem to mess it up, and then I'm like, my tail
Yes,
is in the
and so
way.
all of my all of my doors are on the south side of my house. So they just swarm it. It's crazy.
All righty. Now I believe we are going to.
Now we're going to chain one and turn and do an extended single crochet in each stitch around. So I'm assuming starting with the stitch that we're in. An extended single is basically exactly what we were just doing, correct?
Yep.
It's your
Go
hook,
through one
fill up a
loop,
loop, go through
and
one,
go
go
through
through
two.
two. And this is going to be, I like this top because it is solid at the top, but it's going to be nice. It's going to be a little bit, not latticey, but, open at the bottom. It's got some open areas at the bottom. Not open, not like, you know what I mean, right?
Yeah. It's got some holes.
It's a little holy, but not too holy. My yarn keeps moving down on me here. So how is spring treating your yard? You got any daffodils or anything coming up yet?
I have no daffodils at my house.
That's one cool thing about traveling in the spring, like to warmer climes, is it's so nice to see the, as you're traveling, you see the grass get a little bit greener. Then you start to see buds on the trees.
Mhm.
And then the laurels were in bloom in the mountains. And,
I always like to see the dogwoods and the red buds.
yes. Yep.
Those are my favorite.
Now, the dogwoods, those are the purple ones, right?
Nope, those are the red buds.
Oh, the red buds are the purple ones. Okay.
Yep.
Because Nate was asking, and I wasn't sure what they were.
Dogwoods are mainly just white. I mean, they're not pink dogwoods, but out in the wild, they're usually mainly white.
Hi,
What?
April. Hi,
What?
Melinda.
Hello.
You better be sorry to be late. I tell you, we're going to have to dock your pay for that.
Yes, those Japanese beetles will bite you.
Will they really?
Yes.
No way.
Yes.
I did not know that.
Yep. I'm looking forward to going to Tennessee in May, and I don't know if it's going to be too late for the rhododendrons to be blooming.
Oh yeah, I love going down there when the rhododendrons are in bloom.
I don't
It's
know when they
so
bloom.
gorgeous. Now, it's funny that you should mention that because I remember one spring break, and of course, my kids' spring break used to be a week later than it is now.
Yes. Yeah.
Um, but I remember going down there for spring break, and we went for a hike to Laurel Falls um, in the Great Smoky Mountains National Park, and the whole trail on the way to the falls was just filled with blooming
Now,
rhododendrons.
see, when we've been there in April, they weren't blooming.
Yeah, I don't know if that was like an early year. I
Right.
don't know. It was because I've never seen it since. It was just that one year. If
So
it was
I'm
maybe
thinking they bloom
unseasonably
later.
warm.
They bloom later than April, but I don't know if
Yeah.
they bloom mid-May. I don't even know.
Yeah, I don't know.
We could miss them. I don't know.
Yeah.
But the mountains are just filled with those, and they
Yes,
just
they are.
grow there
Yep.
naturally, and they're huge.
Yeah, they are. They're like trees.
Yes, they
Yeah, they're
are.
big. They're big. Now they did have their because we were in the mountains a little bit. Because we went to Nashville and Franklin, and then we went down to Chattanooga and went to Lookout Mountain and went to Ruby Falls. And Ruby, that Lookout Mountain, I had been there as a kid, but that Lookout Mountain is kind of an interesting place. We did a little bit of exploring around after we went to the cave tour. There was a Civil War battle fought there. So we went to that battlefield and kind of tooled around, and it's right on
Tina?
top. It's right on top of the mountain. But what's interesting about that mountain is as you drive the roads, it's like you're in Tennessee, then you're in Georgia, then you're in Tennessee, then you're in Georgia, then you're in Tennessee, then you're in Georgia. Like the state line is like wonky.
There's like places up in the mountains where you're in Tennessee or North Carolina.
Yes, we did that too, because then we went up to like Bryson City area, North Carolina, and yeah, we were like in Tennessee, then North Carolina, then Tennessee, then North Carolina.
Yeah. It's very weird.
It is.
Very strange.
And what's really weird is this really, so I'm not very physical. And so I really wanted to see this Ruby Falls, which is a huge waterfall in a cave, right? So they offer, it's called the Gentle Walking Tour, but they only offer one, I think it's one, just on, I think just Thursdays or maybe Thursdays and Saturdays, but it happens before it opens. So it's
Kind of like early shopping.
Exactly. So we had to be there at 7:30 in the morning. And we had spent the night at my sister and brother-in-law's house in Franklin, which is about 2.5 hours away. And what I didn't account for was there's a time difference between Nashville and Chattanooga. Nashville's on Central Time and Chattanooga's on Eastern Time. So we ended up having to get up at 3:00 in the morning.
Oh, yikes.
Yes, it was ridiculous to make it there because of the time change. All right, I've made it back.
Yep, the way the road curves, it just goes all over, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
I think I've made it back. Yeah.
I have not.
Yeah, I've made it back.
I know, I feel like I want a stitch marker here, but.
Ooh, your weeping cherries blooming already, Sherry? I love weeping cherries. We actually, for Mother's Day one year, I wanted a weeping cherry really bad. So my husband and kids got me one, and we planted it out front in our front landscaping in front of the house. And unfortunately, you have to be really, I did a lot of reading about it, but I still didn't do it right. We wanted to keep it low. And so there's a specific way that you have to, because of the nature of the branches and they're weeping. So there's a specific angle that you're supposed to cut the branches at. And I cut the branches at the opposite angle.
Oh.
So my weeping cherry was growing crazy, and we ended up having to cut it down or dig it out. But
I had a beautiful one at the other house, and it just died one day.
Aw.
Yeah, just decided to die. Okay.
Hi, Deborah. Karen, we are making, it's called a baby doll tea. It's on Hooked on Homemade Happiness website. It's a free pattern. I put the link up in the chat a little while ago.
I feel like I got to be close to the start here.
Well, you should be able to tell by your tail. Nate's
I
grinning
know.
in the window.
I mean,
at
I'm
me.
not looking. I feel like I should be there. Right? I feel like I should be there. Any minute now. Any second. I can kind of feel in my hand, my left hand, the bulk.
Oh, right.
Okay, now here's my question is where's my last stitch? I think that's it.
Okay.
Now what do we do when we get back? Just slip
You slip stitch into your slip stitch into your first. Now for round 3, we're gonna chain 1 and turn again.
I'm worried I don't have the right number of stitches. Do you ever worry that I feel like I should count them? I don't know.
I just go with it and I'll just add one if I need.
How are you gonna know if you don't count now?
Well, because this is a raglan style, so we're gonna be doing increases.
Oh, yeah.
So we'll know if we don't have enough.
Well, I'll find out in a minute. Okay.
Yep.
Chain 1 and turn. Here we go.
Yep. So then you're gonna extended single crochet into the next. I don't know how many stitches, depending on your size.
First one, that very first one where we include that one, am I right?
Yes, include the one you're in. Yep, starting with the one you're in. Nate, why are you wearing pajamas to school? It was pajama day. What was the occasion? Did you give them money? Oh, okay. Good boy.
Clearly you didn't see him leave this morning, huh?
Oh, heck no.
So you're doing 11 and I'm doing 12. Correct?
Yes. Hey, don't make her do that. 1, 2. She missed you. I really got to change. I know I've been saying this for 3 years now, but I need to change the settings on Jeff's iPad so my screen doesn't go dark and I lose my pattern all the time. Okay, so then we're not going to make a V stitch or anything. We're just going to put, after you've done that initial one for your arm, we're just going to put 2 extended singles in the next stitch. Oh, no. I take that back. We are going to do kind of a V stitch.
Yep, you do. Okay. You do 2 extended,
chain 2, 2 extended, all in the same. In the next.
No, the 2 is in the next. I already know this because I did this morning.
Okay.
I did this morning.
2 extended, chain 2, and then 2 extended in the next.
Yeah.
Split my yarn. That's one thing. I love this comfy cotton yarn, but it is a little splitty. Especially with this size, with a 4mm hook. It seems like a small hook to use for this.
But. And then you do extended singles. You're doing 15. I'm doing 17.
I'm going to do 15. Okay.
I'm doing 17.
Okay. And then we'll do our 2 extended, chain 2 extended in the next again. Correct?
I don't know.
Yes.
Not looking yet.
Yes. So in the next stitch, do 2 extended singles, then do a chain 2, and then in the next stitch, 2 extended singles. That'll be
I gotta do more of these than you.
increase. And now we'll do an extended single in the next. Now this is probably going to be the front because it's a long run. So I'm going to do it in 22 because I'm doing a medium. So I'm going to have a long count ahead of me. So I apologize for the silence.
2 in the next. Yeah, mine are all longer than yours.
Yes.
Oh, how many do I have to do? 24. We are going to be on until about 3:30. Gotta go walk the dog. Okay, go walk the dog. I was hoping we could go for a walk today, but it's too cold.
Yes, it is. I'm really sorry about my dogs, you guys. I don't know why they have to wait until I'm live before they start doing their wrestling. Oh my gosh, I got to tell everybody what happened the other day when we were on the phone.
Right?
This was terrible. Oh my gosh. So I was in Nate's room on the computer and I was on the phone with Mindy and we were doing retreat stuff and the dogs were out here in the front room. And now these dogs have been living together for at least a year. It's been a little over a year since we've had Junebug. And they are the best of friends. They love each other so, so very much. And so I'm just, in there doing, and all of a sudden, and Mindy heard, I hear all of this yiping and howling and barking and screaming. And so I jump up out of my chair and
It was loud.
It was very loud. My first thought was that they were fighting, which was so weird because they've never fought. I mean, they love each other. But I mean, of course, that's the first thing you're going to think. So I come running out here and I thought they were fighting because Junebug has got her paws around Bodute's neck and she's biting at his face and so I'm like trying to I did the stupidest thing that you're never supposed to do and I reached in to try to separate them and that's when I realized that Junebug had gotten her fingernail stuck in Bodute's collar and her paw was all twisted. And so she was like reaching down there with her mouth to try to free herself. And he was trying to get away and she was trying to pull. And it was just, oh my God, it was awful. And I couldn't, they're big dogs. I couldn't like wrangle them together to like free her. It was awful. It was terrible. But I finally did get them apart and she was fine. I mean, she wasn't bleeding. I expected her paw to be all bloody or something, but she was fine.
All right. I don't know what happened here. I was not twisted and this round is twisted. What in the world?
How could that happen?
It must have been twisted to start with, right? And I didn't know it was twisted?
I don't know.
How do I keep...
You would think that you would have noticed it on your last round.
How do I keep getting them twisted? Angie, I'm getting mad.
When you connected, are you going from front to back?
Hang on. Let me... Oh, good Lord. I've got a huge mess here. What?
Oh, no. So, question, did you take your old top apart and are you reusing the same yarn that you used before or are you just moving on?
I'm using the same yarn.
Okay. Okay, so none. I did my next group.
Okay, what in God's creation do I have going on here?
I can't see it, so I don't know.
What do we have happening here?
Oops.
Okay, let me see. Is this twisted from way back at the beginning?
You had thought you would have noticed it on the last round.
You would have thought. And it is. It's twisted. So I've been twisted all along. I had to go all the way back. God dang it all. How do I do that?
I
I'm
don't
doing
know. I don't
right.
know.
I'm doing something wrong when I join these. When I join the ring, what is wrong when I join? How do I join them wrong?
I don't know.
I don't do a lot of this circly crap.
See, and I do a lot of circly crap. So
I don't.
and I think the difference between you and I is you start a project and you finish it, and
Right.
I start a lot of projects.
Right.
So I have more experience with the beginning of projects, and you have more experience with the end
Right.
of projects.
Right. Well,
Hi, Jody. How are you? Jody, if you're just getting here, you will find out shortly that we abandoned our other shirt. We didn't like it.
okay, let me see if this is right.
It's true though, right, Jennifer? Oh, speaking of stuff I've started, so I actually, before we went on spring break, I did something that I haven't done in a long, long while, and I bought a new diamond painting. I've been really trying to go through stuff in my stash, but there was okay, when this diamond painting came out, I fell in love with it instantly. And by the time, but it was one of those that I didn't really pay attention to what the new releases were going to be for that week, and I just kind of missed it. And by the time I saw it, it was sold out. And I don't know if it's been restocked multiple times since it originally released, or if this was the first restock. But I just so happened to be online when the thing popped up and said, there had been restocks, and I just looked at it, and it was there and it was restocked, and I just had to have it. And so when it came, I just absolutely had to start it because I've seen people who have done it, and it's beautiful. But look at how much I have done so far. I'm quite a ways in for just having it. It's Benedict Blue, and I'm about, I don't know, a third of the way done already, and it looks so good. But this is the first one that I've gotten that has the perforated paper.
Yeah, how do you like that?
It does nothing for me.
Mm-hmm.
Not a fan. But I absolutely am in love with this canvas, and I've actually slowed down on it in the past couple of days because I don't want it to end. Like I'm having so much fun on it. I don't want it to end. It's so pretty. Oh no! Plumbing issues again, Jody. That sucks.
Well,
this is gonna go over my head. It'll stretch.
Will it go over your head?
Yeah, let's try it. Maybe I should try before I get too far, huh?
Okay, I am pretty.
Oh yeah, it'll go over my head.
I'm not twisted now, but now I'm way back in.
Now you're way back on round 2 again.
Yeah, I'm way back. Mm-hmm.
So should I go on or should I wait
for you? I mean, you can go on. I know what I'm doing.
Okay.
Once I get my loop right, I'm good.
I love comfy cotton too, Jody. It's so nice. All right, so we'll go on to round 4. We're going to chain 1 and turn again, and extended extended single crochet until we get to the chain 2 space. And in the chain 2 space, we're just going to do 1 extended single, chain 2, and another extended single in the chain 2 space. So last time we did 2, now we're just going to do 1. So really, as long as your counts were right, you don't have to do any counting anymore, which is nice for chatting.
Right.
As long as you counted right the first time, and it looks pretty even, so I'm going to go with it.
I mean, how far could it be off?
Yeah, right, exactly.
A stitch?
A stitch, yeah. So I'll just have a wider back than a front, if anything. Which would, make room for the boobs, maybe.
There you go.
My 41-inch bust that I'm cheating about. Because Mindy lost some weight. That's why we're congratsing her. Angie, however, is going in the opposite direction.
So is Dale.
So
He's
is
not happy
Jeff.
about it, but
Jeff's been gaining weight for quite a while. It's all the ice cream he eats. Oh my gosh, it's so funny. I haven't seen my sister-in-law in a while. The last time they were here, I didn't get I wasn't feeling well and I couldn't get over there. But she is, I think she's a year older than me. Yeah, she's 1 year older than me. And she has been going gray, like to the point where she's had to dye her hair since she was 20 years old. And she just recently decided to stop dyeing her hair because, I mean, after, 30 years of dyeing your hair, that does some real damage. And so she's decided to go gray. And it was such a shock to see her for the first time, with completely white hair. She looks great, though. I love gray hair. I can't wait till my hair goes gray.
no.
I love gray hair. I think gray hair is gorgeous on women.
I'm just going to keep dyeing mine till I die. How's that?
No, like Jody, Jody has beautiful gray hair. I'm always been super jealous of Jody's hair. But I think that I'm going to inherit my grandma's hair. And my grandma always hated her hair, and I'm probably going to hate it too. Her hair never really went totally gray, like beautiful silvery gray. It just kind of got like mousy brown with gray streaks in it. And that's kind of how mine is. Which I don't like. I want it to be beautiful and silver. My hair has never been one of my best features. Yeah, purple shampoo. Yes, definitely.
My family goes early, very young.
Goes early, very young?
Goes gray. Goes gray, very young. There we go. My hair would be totally white probably right now.
They would look so pretty.
No, thank you. I'm good with that.
Okay.
I'm good with that. I've been dyeing my hair since I was 30 something.
Wow.
Yep, 30 something.
I can't be bothered.
Well,
I can't be bothered. I just don't care enough.
matter of fact, I saw Josh the other day. He's in his 30s, and he's got quite a few gray hairs.
Does he really?
Uh-huh.
It's amazing to me. Like, I saw a picture of us as a family, and Jeff has been graying probably since I met him, which he was 29 when we met, and he had some grays then, but just in the past 10 years, he has gone from like salt and pepper to completely white. I mean, what hair he has left, I should say. See, Jody, that's exactly what my sister-in-law said, is that she was getting to the point where she had to diet so often because you could see her, you know, the line or whatever after 2 weeks of after having dyed it, and she didn't like that anymore. I got some good tips from her though. She's a dietitian at Vanderbilt University, or at Vanderbilt Hospital in Nashville. So she had just had a patient that was having a hard time with IBSD like I do, and I was telling her about how they took away my medication. The insurance company won't pay for my medication anymore. So she gave me a couple of good things to try, and I did. And so far, it's been working pretty good. So that was kind of nice.
Oh. Okay, what do I do after this? What do I do after this? I do my 2.
Okay. What did Sherry say? I missed it. Yeah, I was late, or I hate that. I'm not a fan either, Sherry.
Of what?
Of the cover, the plastic, the perforated cover.
Shoot. I don't like the feel of it.
Mm-mm.
It bugs me to feel the bumpies on it.
Yeah, and well, right, and like Sherry was saying, I do the same thing she does. I leave the plastic cover on, but then I cover up my sections with release papers, you know, but I keep the plastic sheet over like the majority of it. And yeah, I hear it. I hear you. Oh, Judy, we're making, it's called the baby doll tee. There's a link up in the chat. Yes, I like the salt and pepper look too, Lisa.
No.
I especially like it on a guy. I think men are attractive with salt and pepper hair.
Oh boy.
I like it.
I'm a dyer till the end. Every 4 weeks, man. Every 4 weeks.
See, I think my hair is so fine and like thin that I feel like it would damage it so much. I feel like I wouldn't have any hair left.
Oh, you know what I did?
What?
And I'm not going back to fix it now.
What did you do?
After we joined the circle, we were supposed to do just a whole round of extended single crochets all the way around.
You started your increases right away?
I did.
That's all right.
It's fine. We're moving on. I'm on round 4 now.
Okay, and I'm on round.
Yeah.
I just did round 4, so we're gonna repeat round 4 until round 21. Okay, so we're basically just gonna.
Oh, here I don't have to count. I don't have to count anymore.
No more counting. No more counting.
I just get to the chain 2 space
and do 1 extended, chain 2, 1 extended.
So you have to make sure you hit the one before and after.
Yes.
Chain space.
Yep.
Yeah, I completely forgot to do the 1 round all the way around.
I think that'll be fine.
Yeah. I mean, how much is it going to make a difference? It's
right.
One little round. Yeah. Wondered why I had all this yarn left here.
So is anybody out there going to be in the path of the total eclipse? Or is anybody, I don't know why I'm so fascinated with this damn eclipse, but I am.
I don't know. To me, it's just another day. It's going to come and go. It's going to get a little dark and,
No, it's going to be so cool, Mindy.
I'm not.
Well, we're going to be together, and so I'm going to make you experience it.
Well, I'm sure I'll experience it, but
we're going to go wonder at it in awe.
Okay.
In our welding.
We will just be like, Oh, isn't that pretty? Okay, I'm done.
in our welding helmets.
Okay, Jennifer, I would recommend you try this top. This one is much easier. Much easier.
And I think it's going to be cute too. The bottom of it is really cute. I like it. Yeah, the top is just a little bit plain, but the bottom has some fun.
Well, and it has here's what I like. Here's what I like. So many of these tops are just a rectangle panel,
Oh, right.
and you put your rectangle panels together, and
And it
you don't
doesn't
have
really have
sleeves.
sleeves. Yeah.
There's no true shape to any of it.
Right.
And
This one is a little bit more shaped.
yes, which I like. Totally like that. Guess what's happening around here?
What?
Baby cows.
Oh, is it baby cow season?
Yeah, and we didn't even know. We didn't think they were going to have baby cows this year, but the baby cows are just popping out, popping out. One day we looked over and Dale's like, what's that in the field over there? And I was like, looks
Baby
like
cow.
a baby cow to me. He goes, I didn't think they were scheduled to have babies this year. I said,
What, they don't have them every year?
I didn't think that they were. I don't know, but apparently.
Oh.
And the funny thing is, here's the other reason, is I didn't think the farmer really wanted to get into that many cows again.
Well, can't they?
Because he had talked
Wait,
about
does the
getting,
farmer make that decision? I mean, isn't it just when the bulls
yes.
get a little antsy?
Well, no, I mean he can separate his bull.
Oh, okay.
So the bull doesn't have access,
Oh, okay.
I thought he didn't want a whole bunch of cows again.
So, okay, this might be a stupid question and you might not know the answer to it, but you probably do because you live around cows your whole, I mean, they're just all around you. And are cows like deer, for example, where they have a mating season and then a birthing season? Or are they like people where they go in season like every, so many days or months or whatever?
Oh, as far as you're talking about the
Their
fertility
fertility.
period of the
Yes.
cows, I
Yeah.
think the
Yeah.
females, I think they can have babies whenever. I
They
think
can have, okay.
regular cycles.
Okay.
Okay, seriously, why do I have a knot in my yarn? Come on.
You're just having all kinds of problems.
It was going really good because when I undid it all, I just threw it in a pile here on the table, and it kind of got tangled. That's all. There. We're good to go. This is actually turning out kind of pretty. Look, it's starting to bend. It's bending. It's bending.
So, going back to farm animals, let me ask you this question. Have you ever had this was on one of my chicken lady forums. A lady posted a picture. Have you ever had a shellless egg?
Yes.
That is so weird.
Yes.
It's
They're
so
cool.
gross.
They're cool.
Ugh, gross.
I mean, they have like the membrane.
Right.
So they'll stay together.
Yeah.
But they're just squishy.
Squishy,
You just
yeah.
squish them.
Yeah.
They're kind of cool. They are kind of cool.
I wonder what causes that.
I don't know. I do not know. And I would say I used to think it was like new layers, but that's not even true.
No, yeah, that's what this lady said. She said
Not
she
even
said the same. She said the same, flock for a while, and just all of a sudden,
one just didn't develop properly.
Yeah.
She pooped it out too quick. Didn't
pooped it out before.
Pooped it out before it developed a shell.
Oh, Karen, you're in Toledo. Oh, can I come? Can I come and hang out with you for the eclipse?
No, Angie. No, you're busy.
Well, Toledo's not too far from you.
Angie. We got a lot of work to do, Angie.
Oh, good. Jennifer's starting with us. Good.
Yay, Jennifer. I think you'll like this one.
Jody, you could definitely extend the sleeves because we're doing it as you could definitely easily extend the sleeves. Oh, Sherry, you're in the path too. Okay, Sherry, and Jennifer's in the path as well. Melinda's getting 30%.
Well,
Catherine's in the path.
We're all in the path.
Judy's in the path. Oh,
just some of us are more directly in the path than others.
Right. I want 100%er. I'm looking for 100%er. We're at 80. We're in the 80%. I want 100%er, and I think Karen Toledo is in the 100% path.
Okay.
Yeah.
Melinda, it totally could be, but it doesn't make a ton of sense because they'll lay a shellless one day, and then the next day it's fine.
Yeah, so that's what leads me to believe that it's not a lack of nutrients.
Right.
Because one day they had a fine egg, and the next day they had a shellless egg, and the next day another fine egg.
Exactly. I think it's just a weird thing. I don't know. Like I said, she just got too overzealous and
pooped it out too soon.
Yeah, pooped it out too quick. So Dale's I haven't been paying much attention. He's been collecting the eggs, and he brings them in and he puts them by the front door. He's got his little basket.
Uh-huh.
And most of the time he just takes a bag out.
Yeah.
Like if we have like lettuce, the bags that lettuce comes.
Yeah.
And he's got a little stash of those out back, and he'll just pick up the eggs and he'll put them in the little lettuce bag. And he's been bringing them in and putting them by the front door in the basket.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't really been paying much attention because normally he goes and gets them, and then he'll take them to the sink and wash them. We wash our eggs.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't realize he hadn't done that for a few days.
Oh, no.
So he brought the eggs in this morning, and he said, here, set those in the basket. And I was like, oh, the basket's full. What?
Oh, no.
The basket's full. How about we take these to the sink? I think it's time we wash the eggs. We had like 5 dozen eggs with chicken and duck. You know what I'm saying?
Well, right.
I was like, okay, time to
Well, remember I was talking at the Texas retreat that I was afraid that my hens were getting too old.
They're starting to lay, though.
They started about 3 weeks ago. Yeah, they started to lay.
Let me take you back to your story of your peonies.
Oh, yes. I was all worried about my dang peonies last year.
You're just a little overzealous.
I was
a little impatient.
I was a little impatient. Yeah.
With the peonies, with the chickens.
Yep.
These things take time, Angie.
I was ready to replace the whole flock this year.
They take time. Did you ever order any new ones?
I didn't. Well, because I wanted to talk to Jeff about it first, and then they started laying again, and I was like, he's not going to go for that.
I think Sue asked me yesterday, have you ordered any chickens? And I'm like, what? No. What? No. Well, I said, first of all, I've never ordered my chickens.
Oh, I love ordering chickens because you can get whatever you want.
We don't order the chickens. I find it more fun to go to the store and see what they have.
Oh, see, I like ordering them because there's certain breeds that I like better than other breeds.
Oh, well, I think it's more fun to go to the feed store and see what they have. Because our feed store, I don't know about you, but our feed stores have quite a variety.
Yeah, they do. But I used to be more into this than I am now. But for a while there, I was really digging on the
repeat round 4 until you get to 19.
Yeah.
Or
for a while there, I was really digging on the fancy breeds.
How are we going to know how many rows that is?
Well, you're going to have to count. Maybe mark it on your little notepad.
I'm going to do that because I don't like counting. I don't like having to count.
So like the Polish crested and the fancy, we got Turkins once and
Turkins.
Yes, they're a naked neck chicken.
The hell?
They kind of look like a turkey, but they're a chicken.
No, no, thank you.
And then we had we had all kinds of the fancy feather-footed ones and the ones with the lacy feathers
I
and
love my lace. Those are so pretty.
mm-hmm.
So the farmer, we still have his 4 chickens that we were babysitting over the winter.
Mm-hmm.
We still have them. And he hasn't really come calling to claim them.
Okay.
He told
Are
Dale,
they hens?
yeah.
Okay.
He told Dale at one point he'd just take 2 of them back. But he's not coming to get them. And I'm like, Dale, don't say anything to him again. I like our little flock. We've got 7 little birds. The ones that we got from the farmer are super nice little girls. I'm like, just don't say anything to him.
Yeah.
We'll just keep them. I don't think he really wants to tend to them anyhow, He said he got them for the older people over there to enjoy at the home.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, I don't think he really cares.
No.
Go take care of your cows. We'll take care of the chickens. Right? We're the chicken.
I was really worried about my girls the other day. I went to let the dogs out and there were 2 cats in my backyard.
Linda, you don't see the link at the top? It's in the chat.
Here, let's see if I can do it again. Hold on.
Welcome, Linda. By the way, welcome.
Here, I can
do it again. Before crocheting? I don't know.
I can do it again. Hold on. There we go. I put it in there again.
Yeah.
2 whole minutes of totality, Karen. Ugh. I'm so jealous. I'm telling you, I'm fascinated by it.
You really are. And I'm just like, okay.
No, I am truly, I'm really into it. And then who was it up there said in Dallas? Someone, thank you, Brenda. I love you too. Somebody up there said in Dallas.
Why are you telling Brenda you love her?
Well, she loves me.
I see that up there now. A king size Afghan for a wet. Wow. Good for you, Melinda.
Someone said that all of the hotels are sold out. Oh yeah, in Dallas, Jennifer said that. That's crazy.
People going out of town, getting a hotel just to see the eclipse.
Heck yeah, it says this is a major event, Mindy.
Oh my goodness. You know what? You can watch it on TV. It's beautiful.
It's more beautiful in real life to say you've experienced it.
Okay.
Just like getting to see Bob Dylan in concert.
Well, I'll be quiet.
You should, because you don't want to mess with Bob.
The eclipse and the Bob Dylan concert are about on the same plane for me. So
yes, he is.
Although
it was a little bit sad because he's 82 now, and you could tell he's getting pretty.
You can tell he's 82.
Yeah, he's getting. Well, I don't know. He's got more energy than I'll probably have at 82, but.
And you know what? You can tell with singers as singers get older, they don't sing as well.
You want to know what though? Bob Dylan has never sang well. I mean, he's he's not a good singer, and I have to say that his voice has actually gotten better as he's gotten older.
Oh well.
It's not as nasally and raspy.
Bob's never been a good singer.
He never has. I'll be the first to admit it. He's not a good singer.
Not why you liked him then, huh?
Exactly.
That's funny.
Kieran, I just put it in the chat. That link should take you right to it's called the Baby Doll Tea. And I thought that link would take you right to the pattern, but maybe it didn't. Hold on, let me see if. Yeah, that should take you right to the pattern. Let me see if I could do this a different way. Hold on. Is that okay? Let's see if that gives a different link. You guys know that I'm terrible with.
Well, I can't ever figure out how to do it while I'm in the live in StreamYard. I'd have to leave StreamYard
Oh, right.
and go find the link to come back. And I don't know how to do any of that. I suppose, I don't know. And of course, I have it all linked on my phone. It's not on my computer even.
Oh, Jennifer, that's hilarious. She said Billy Joel had to start a song over. He forgot and lost track.
Oh my God.
I can't remember if I've turned or not. And I had. It's interesting that you do turn your work on this. You would think you would want to have a good side, a right side and a wrong side, but maybe not.
Well, maybe it has something to do with, I don't know. I was going to say, you know how granny squares, they tell you to turn.
Sometimes.
Well, if you don't.
If they get cockeyed. Yeah.
If you don't turn your granny squares, they'll get off kilter.
Well, sometimes good designers, no, I'm just kidding. Like I have any frame of reference, but like I'm doing a Hooked on Sunshine pattern right now. It's called Thingy-Mabob. And she kind of accounts for that. In some corners, she will have you do, like, for example, the round diamond, you do like 2 half doubles, chain 2, 3 half doubles to kind of like bring it back to center in the corner rather than do 2 and 2. If that makes any sense.
Yeah. I've just been doing a lot of granny squares lately, so I'm used to doing the whole turn.
Right.
I got some of that granny square yarn.
Oh yeah, did you try it yet?
Oh yeah, I have several squares made out of it now.
And you like it?
It's different. It's kind of hard. It's hard to use.
You got to get your tension just perfect.
And it doesn't always work.
Right.
And I'm tearing out a lot, maybe the last edge sometimes.
Right.
Either go tighten it or loosen it to make it come out better. So, and sometimes I'm just like, okay, it was just a little bit of the color that is in the wrong place. I don't care. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I got a beautiful color. It's purples and teals and white. And I've got several squares made. And I thought when I was done with it, I would make like a granny square bag or something out of it.
Oh, okay.
But it is tricky to use. I will say that. It's tricky to use.
But it might be a good option for a person like me who hates weaving in ends.
Oh, yeah.
We're changing colors you don't have to change colors all the time and weave in all those ends.
Right. So I've worked on Angie, I've worked on my Annie's kits.
Oh, have you? I've done a little bit, just a little bit, not much.
I have 2 of them done.
2 whole kits worth?
Uh-huh.
Oh, wow. You're way farther than me.
Griddle. What is a crumpled griddle? That's an Afghan? Never heard of crumpled griddle.
Crumpled griddle. The border is half double. Then I'll do a shell edging, working on the border. Nice.
Crumpled griddle. Oh, Karen Googled that stitch. That's just the name of the stitch is crumpled griddle. I've never heard of that.
Oh, Linda, I can imagine small towns, would have a hard time dealing with with the influx of people.
Yeah, they're like, get out of here.
Yeah, right.
Go away.
Leave us alone.
I don't need you here.
Oh, and I meant to say something about Sue made a comment earlier about it's the moon is mooning the sun.
Yeah.
That's cute.
It's truly what is happening, right?
Mm-hmm. Take that. You're in the spotlight every day. I've had it with you.
Okay, I'm really pleased with how this is looking. I was concerned how this yarn would turn out for this, but it's very pretty.
I have to say that I am as well pleased with how this is looking.
What are you going to do with that ball of, or that tangled mess on your table there when you're done today?
Oh, well, I think that what I'm gonna, well, I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't
You going
know.
to try to go ball it back up?
No, I'll just set it carefully to the side.
I
For
would
next
put
week.
it to the side.
And I mean, unless we should probably do homework. We should probably for homework.
We got to do.
We'll get to our end of our 19 rounds or whatever. How's that sound?
Oh, we're going to go that far. Oh, Lord, that's a lot. Okay.
Well, you should have about, well, yeah, 5. Yeah,
I'm on my fifth. Mm-hmm. Are you on 6, 7? What are you on?
I don't know. I'd have to count. Let me see. I'm on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold on. I didn't count right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm on 8.
You got that far already?
Well, I'm counting my first foundation as a round.
Oh.
So I guess 7 real rounds.
So you're not that far ahead of me. I mean, you are.
Not too
You
bad.
are, but you aren't.
Not too bad.
I like how this is kind of squaring off, though, making your
Neckline.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was listening, and this was a very old video, so I mean, maybe she's changed her mind or doesn't feel that way anymore. But I watched an older Bag a Day video she was talking about why most of her wearables she does as panels rather than raglan.
Because she doesn't like to, I don't know.
She said that, and I can't really speak to this from experience because I have quite a few raglan style sweaters and I wear them on a pretty regular basis. I'd say. But she said that because there's no seam at the shoulder, that a raglan style isn't as it wears out faster. Like having a seam is more stable to have a seam at the shoulder.
Oh.
But again, I mean, that's one person's opinion, you know.
Did you sign up for her 1,000,000 subscriber giveaway?
I did not. I figured the chances of that are 1 in a million, and
well, you can't win if you don't sign up.
Yeah, I know.
I did. I was like, why not? Did you see the yarn that she just showed?
I did not.
The not Lion. No, what is it? Lucky brand.
No.
Lucky brand cotton. No, bamboo.
Okay.
Yeah, because she was comparing it to Trueboo.
Oh, okay.
And she really loves it.
I'll have to give that a look.
Joann's. It's a new yarn.
Oh, Joann's is getting new yarn, even though they're going out of business?
I don't know that they're going out of business.
Oh, they just filed bankruptcy.
Yeah, they're not going out of business yet. Anyhow, they've filed for
restructuring or whatever.
That's the word I was looking for. Thank you. Yes. So I don't know. But
I saw she put out a video about Joann's.
And she really loved it. And it doesn't split like Trueboo does.
Right.
And she really liked it. I like bamboo yarn.
Yes, I do too.
I think it would be interesting to check it out.
Yeah.
Go order some. You like to order stuff.
Hi, Francesca.
You wouldn't get it by Monday, though.
Why? What's that? Oh, you want me? Oh, so you
Yeah.
can take a look at it. Yeah, I actually have a gift card from Joanne.
Look, you're sitting there talking to Francesca, and she doesn't even show up in my chat yet.
Oh, she's way back.
Way back?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, she is way back.
Yes, I just
see. I missed that. I just missed that. Hello. Oh boy.
Yeah, there is. Melinda, look at her. She's got a video out there about her 1 million subscriber thing.
Mm-hmm. And she's going to do a live.
And isn't she going to do a Crochet-A-Long too?
Yeah, she's already started that.
Or did that start already? Okay.
That started. She's done the first video for it. She's going really fast with it too. Like every 5 days or so. And I thought I might, I've seen pictures of it already. And it looks pretty cool.
Yes, it did.
And I have all that sport yarn left over from my Expression Fiber Arts blanket. And I'm like, I could just, those colors all go together.
Right.
I could pick up one and do a round and change to the next color. I mean,
that'd be pretty.
That who am I fooling? Done. I mean, you know, I'm working on so many different things. I'm not getting anything done.
Well, I'm in crunch time for retreat stuff. That's all I'm working on for the next.
Although my shawl is done. I finished the shawl.
Oh, good.
It is currently on my bedroom floor on my blocking mats.
I have something to say that none of you, and especially you, are even going to believe.
Oh, what is that?
So I went away for spring break, and of course I took projects with me because of course I did. I don't go for longer than, the times that I take off from crafting are when I'm sleeping. If I'm not sleeping, I'm crafting. I take them, to family events. I take crafts everywhere I go to, when I have to go to band stuff, I take something to work on.
Would you be one of those people that is crocheting while you're hiking?
Yes, I would. Yes, I absolutely
would. Hike. I don't know how they hike and walk and work on a project. I don't.
Yes, I absolutely would. So anyway, I took projects with me on spring break. I did not touch a craft for the entire week that I was gone.
What?
Yeah, can you believe it? I told Jeff, it's the longest I've ever gone without crafting.
Did you get the shakes? And
I did. I went through some serious withdrawal.
Some tremors going.
My kids couldn't believe it.
Well, that's what happens when you travel with the 17-year-old who wants to do all the things.
15. He's 15.
Oh, 15. Sorry. I just aged him for you.
You just aged him right up. Yeah. Yeah, he wanted to do all the things.
No whitewater rafting, though.
Oh, yes, there was whitewater rafting.
Did you whitewater raft? No.
I did.
You did?
And it was my own personal hell.
Why did you think that was a good idea?
I knew it was a bad idea, but he really, really wanted to do it, and I did not want to deprive him of the opportunity.
Maddie would have gone with him.
Maddie is a chicken shit, and she was scared to death.
Oh, gosh.
And she refused.
I would have refused, too. I would have been like, hell no. No. You want to go? You can go by yourself with these other people.
He wouldn't have done it. So I was unable to move for days afterwards. Days.
Well,
it was bad.
I question your choices.
Well, he really like I said, I feel bad a lot of times because there's so many things that I can't do with him that I would like to do with him. And I really wanted him to have that experience. I'll show you a quick picture. This is a good one. Just hold on. I gotta find the good one. So this is, I don't know how well you guys are going to be able to see that. That's, that is a beard of water around him as he goes through some rapids.
And where are you?
In the way back with the guide. He wanted to sit up front. I sat in the back with the guide. I was like, dude, I can't do it. I'm sorry.
I wouldn't have done that if I was perfectly capable of doing it. I wouldn't have done that.
Oh, I was completely incapable. I was so weak and yeah, I was so weak. It was awful.
That would not be anything I would do. Oh boy.
He loved it though. And it was really nice because they had a photographer that kind of like was in a vehicle and went up the river, you know, ahead of us and was able to get some photos. So it's nice that he'll have a memory of it, you know. But he wanted to do the high adventure trip. I'm like, well, we'll have to bring your dad back and let you do that one.
My adventure trip.
Just bigger rapids, like, you know, bigger class of rapids.
Yeah. Okay. Well, when we go to Tennessee in May, I want to go. Oh, look I have a square. Look at me. Look at that.
Look at you.
Isn't that cute?
Yeah, well, it should be more of a rectangle.
Well, okay, it's a rectangle.
Okay, good.
It's a rectangle. Okay. But it's a cute. That does not look like that will go over my head.
It will. Trust me, it will.
Woo, but that look like it's going over my head. Okay, I'm gonna try it on. Hang on. I'm gonna get a bigger loop here. Hey, at least I have it so it's not twisted at this point. Right? Let's see.
Right.
Oh, it went over. Look, I'll show you. Here it is. Isn't it cute?
Oh, Melinda, Ruby Falls was absolutely amazing. I would highly recommend it to anybody. I have been to, I'm also fascinated by caves and caverns. And I have been to many in my life, many cave tours and such. And Ruby Falls was very, very cool.
Do you like my top?
Let me see. Oh, yes. Maybe you should get a little bit more coverage, though.
My boobies hang out a bit.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, your boobies are going to hang out.
Francesca, kittens, the kitten painting is so much fun to do. It is a blast to do. I know that you and I had talked about it before. You can do like little sections, like you do this ball of yarn and they're all the same colors. And then you move on to another ball of yarn and it's fun to do. It is fun to work on. Thank you, Sherry. I'm glad you like it. It is so cute. Yeah. But hey, it does go over the head. It's working.
Yep, I tested mine. Mine goes over my head too.
So.
And I kind of like that it's not going to be big and loose around my neck. Like I hate tops that fall off my shoulders.
Right. I mean, I hunted for a pattern that maybe did a scoop neck or a V-neck or something, but we got a boat neck.
It'll be fine.
It's cute. But see, look, the colors are turning out really nice on this too. I like it.
Yes.
I mean, look at it. See?
Very cute.
And it's making a dense enough fabric, I believe, that I'm good with this.
Yeah, I kind of like how this is turning out too. These colors, the speckly kind of salt and pepper.
Yeah.
Kind of got blues and pinks and yellows in there. Kind of an Easter top.
There is a picture of it, Francesca, in the link for the pattern. There's a picture of it. Nifty. Hello, Nifty.
Hi.
Yes, Angie does have a pile of yarn over there, doesn't she?
Yes, I did frog. Yes, I frogged an old project to use this yarn.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, and we both frogged another project.
Well, actually, I didn't frog that other project.
You haven't frogged yours yet.
Over there. Yeah, no.
I frogged mine. Mine's done and gone. Got rid of that thing.
I have a habit of when I abandon projects, I don't frog them until I want to reuse that yarn for something else.
Yes, I can vouch for that because you have given me yarn that
has partial projects attached to it. Yeah.
Yeah. No, these are a top, it's called a baby doll top or baby doll tee or something like that.
It's going to have kind of a meshy bottom. This is
So
just,
it's cute.
yeah.
It's cute. Well, I thought maybe I'd be able to share some retreat goodies as they came in from Amazon, but
Amazon didn't show up.
Amazon hasn't been here yet. No. No Amazonian yet.
Well, you have those ones that you texted me, that you messaged me.
That's true. We don't want to show those though.
No, because that's got to be a secret. Those are too cute.
Those are too cute. There might have been some other things I could show, but not those. Not those.
Not those.
Those are fantastic.
We'll have to wait till afterwards, and then we'll show you guys all of the fun stuff.
You know who's not here is Emma, because Emma is usually here on Friday going over all of the diamond painting is coming out.
Yes, of what are the new releases?
Like this.
Yeah.
I'm going to say, this is my personal opinion, but this is horrid.
Let me see. What is it?
It's a chick with a gas mask on her face.
Oh my gosh, that's awful.
It's got plants growing in it.
Oh, that's awful.
Yeah, I don't like it.
You know.
People will like that, but I think it's horrific. It's like, ugh.
Yeah, nifty. It's going to be nice and covered across the top because we're just doing this extended single crochet across like the bust line, and then it gets open as it goes down.
Oh, Sherry, the little farmer girl. You know, the little farmer girl will be coming to live with me very soon. And she'll live with the other little farmer girl that I have. And then there's a farmer boy, and he better be coming soon. So
I haven't even looked yet.
Those are dreamer designs, the farmer girls. You know me and the farmer girls, the farm kids. The farm kids. Yeah. We got the little blonde now. I have her as a puzzle.
Oh, do you?
I have her as a puzzle. Yeah. I don't remember which direction I was going to, which way I need to turn here.
I know. I did that before. I had to undo my join and see which direction I was coming from.
I mean, which way were we going? I think we're going this way.
Luckily, with this yarn being variegated like it is, you probably wouldn't be able to tell in my stitch pattern if I didn't turn on around, but
oh my god. Yeah, which way were we going? Which direction are we? Which direction are we headed here, folks? Which direction?
Oh, there's a hummingbird, Sherry. I'm gonna have to check.
Yeah, that's Peggy Collins.
I like her stuff.
So do I. It's really pretty, but
it's very pretty.
But I can't get it. I can't
get it. You can't, or you're not going to.
Can't.
Oh, okay.
Can't. I've made myself a budget. Well,
good.
Sort of a monthly budget, sort of. I mean, you have a monthly budget. It's called your paycheck, and when it's gone, it's gone.
Yes, that's how I roll. Yes.
Right. Yep. So I don't go by that, but I've kind of put myself on like this little budget type.
And I have to say that this whole spring break thing, I thought we were just going to take this little trip. Yeah. Well, when a kid gets to be 15 years old, he wants to do stuff constantly. So what used to be a little trip was insanely expensive. Plus, we ended up taking Madeline with us, and she's not working right now. So we footed her entire trip too. So that was my budget, was completely blown on vacation.
Fun.
Yep. So no crafts for me for the next, although I did sign up for, I'm super excited about this. I signed up for 2 block of the month clubs.
Oh, like
for quilting.
Quilting?
Yep.
I'm like, what? You haven't sewn a thing for a quilt yet.
Yeah, I know.
What are you doing?
I'm just really ambitious. I'm really ambitious.
You have totally gone off the deep end.
Well, they don't start. One starts in June and one starts in July. So, and yeah, I figure by then I will have. It's
Well, I had to run to the yarn store today to get April's Wonderland yarn for their tour of the season because there's a yarn a month and there's a crochet block a month, and you put them together and you make a blanket. Although with what they got going on, it would be a very small blanket. So
Oh,
I'm gonna have to figure out how to.
could you add like a big border
No, I'm gonna add another one of their yarns that's not one of the monthly yarns.
and just do
Yeah,
another like row of squares?
yeah, and do some more in a different color.
Gotcha.
I won't get additional patterns, but I can use the same patterns, the same
In a
12
different
patterns
color. Yeah. Yeah.
in different colors.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, so you want to see? I told you I was working on that Hooked on Sunshine pattern. I'm going to show you my progress.
Yeah.
I found a use, all that yarn I ordered to make 2 blankets.
Oh, yeah. You're repurposing that?
I'm repurposing it. I found a pet. So this is what it's looking like so far. And
Oh,
this
that's
is,
very pretty.
yeah, this is the thingy-mabob. Now, the thing I'm a little concerned about is the weight of the yarn, because this is a one weight yarn. So it's going to take me forever to make this big size. But the nice thing about this pattern is it has, once you get past like, the middle part of it, it repeats. So I can just do as many repeats as I want, till I get to the border.
Right.
But yeah, so that's been fun to work on. I really love her patterns.
I've only done the Hooked on Grannies.
I love her patterns. She's definitely my favorite designer.
Sunday, I go out to East Lansing and meet Tony Lipsy.
See, Francesca, that is what I am so worried about. I'm so worried that it's going to turn into another collection. I didn't know, Francesca, you quilt?
Yes, she does.
Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm going to have to hit you up for some advice.
Yes,
the retreat.
That class with Tony is on Sunday.
Oh, this Sunday?
Yep.
Oh, how fun.
Yep. So I was working yesterday on caking up all of my little minis from my advent calendar, because that's going to be perfect for this project.
Oh, good. That'll be so fun.
I'm ready to go on Sunday. I'm set to go.
That's awesome. I'm so glad that you're getting to do that.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
Yeah, because I know you really like her.
Got my Tunisian crochet hook and the cord and everything.
See, that's my problem with Tunisian is I got to buy all new equipment.
Right?
Like I do have a couple of Tunisian hooks, but I have found some cute patterns, but then I don't have the right Tunisian hook. And it's like, oh.
Yeah. And some of them you can use a regular crochet hook. If
yes.
It's a smaller little set.
Well, because the one thing I've been looking at is that, and this came out, I don't know, a year, maybe 2 years ago, and I know everybody has seen it. It's the Entrelac.
Yep.
The Martin Up North.
Yeah.
Doll. Someone online did that same pattern, with the wavy Entrelac squares, but they did it as a blanket, and it was so gorgeous. So
what does Entrelac actually refer to?
Entrelac refers to the way you make and join the squares, the little squares.
There's another lady that does a bunch of that too. I haven't been too interested in it, but
I just really liked the way the squares, in that Martin Up North one, the way they're all wavy in different sizes.
Yeah. What she's doing isn't like that. But.
Oh, you used to quilt. Okay. Quite a bit of fabric. Yeah, I can see where that is going to become and that's why I thought maybe this block of the month thing might be a good way to start. They even had, I can't remember the name of the company that it's through, but it's a Texas company, but they even have some where the blocks come pre-cut. But I didn't think that sounded like very much fun, because how am I going to get any experience doing it if I don't even have to cut my blocks? So,
well, I would say you should probably try sewing some things here soon.
you know what, Mindy? I like to jump in with both feet. You know this.
If you're gonna start getting more quilting things, you should maybe start with one of
Yep.
those kits.
Well,
that you
okay,
bought in
and I do,
Texas.
yes, and I have plans. Oh, I only bought the one kit in Texas. Yeah, that's going to be my
I
first
thought
one.
you got two. It wasn't you that got two. Deborah
No,
got
I think Deborah got two.
Deborah got two. You got one.
Yeah, I just got the one. So here's my plan. I am going to ship before Maddie starts her new job on the 22nd. Next week, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, I am shipping both dogs over to Maddie's house for 3 days. And I am going to completely empty my craft room into the living room. I'm going to move everything from the craft room into the living room. And then, because there's some furniture in there that I want to take out that I don't need in there anymore. And then I'm going to reorganize everything and put it back in to my craft room.
Are you coming down, Jody?
I know, Jody, are you coming?
Are you coming, Jody? It's next week.
I know. I can't wait for Jody anymore.
Well, that sounds like fun.
But I have to, in order to be able to get to my sewing machine, I have to do that. I have to have a dedicated place for my sewing machine.
Sounds like it'll be a lot of work, but it will be worth it.
It will be worth it. I'm super excited to get it back to functional. You know, and it's crazy how it happened too, because it's not like it happened overnight. It just happened. It happened slowly. Right. But it's at the point right now where I can't even get in the door.
Oh boy.
Yeah, and the boxes of yarn are spilling out into the hallway.
Well.
Yeah.
And so my question, how do you ever find anything when you're ready to work on something?
I have to climb. Well, like for example, to find this yarn today, I kind of have an idea in my head of where things are, like a vague idea. And I was thinking of what yarn I could use for this top. And I thought of this yarn and I was like, I know I have that somewhere. And I just got really lucky.
All right.
It was a lot of luck.
A lot of luck.
A lot of luck.
Well, we wish you a lot of luck next week when you're redoing it.
I'm going to film it.
Oh, yeah. It's all going to be there for.
Yeah, I'm going to show everybody. I am, and I'm hoping that if I do that, I'll have some accountability for keeping it maintained. You know what I mean? Because it's embarrassing. I mean, it's bad.
It'll be interesting to see your piles of stuff you come up with.
Oh, Mindy, it's worse than even last time you saw it.
Well, I'm sure it is.
Because things just keep coming in.
Because you haven't stopped purchasing stuff, and where else is it going to go but in there?
Exactly. There's no place else for it to go.
Right.
And that's not even counting my stash I've got out here in the living room of stuff I'm like kind of currently working on. And I use that term loosely.
Kind of working on?
Yeah.
Well, guess what? It is almost 4:00.
Oh my gosh. We've been jibber-jabbing forever.
I know. It's been a while,
Yeah, we had a lot to catch up on.
Yeah. So, I suppose we should
say goodbye.
Say goodbye.
All right, we'll see you guys next week.
To say goodbye. Row 19, eh?
Yep. Well, depending on your size.
Oh, yeah, I got more than that, don't I?
I think you have like 22 maybe.
I already closed the pattern because I wasn't needing it, so I don't know what I need to do.
Yeah.
I shut it down. Anyhow,
So yeah, and then everybody that is in the path of the eclipse, make sure that you experience it and tell me all about it next week. Because Mindy's not gonna let me.
I'll let you go outside. You get
All
five,
right,
you
all
get
right,
5 minutes. It's
thanks.
not gonna take 5 minutes.
Right, exactly. It's not a long thing. Yeah.
No. And since we're not, getting that much coverage, it'll be like, yep, it's getting dim, getting a little darker outside.
80% is a lot of coverage.
Well, it's not going to be, yeah, I don't know. Not going to be dark, dark.
You're just not as, you're going to be, it's going to
Dim.
be spectacular.
Be dim.
It's going to be spectacular.
I saw somewhere somebody say, keep your dogs inside.
Why?
So they don't look at the sun.
Oh, why would they look at it? They don't look at it any other time.
Exactly. I was
I
thinking,
mean, why would that be any different from any normal time during the
are,
day?
are you going to bring the cows in and the chickens in and the horses? What?
That doesn't make any sense because the sun is out every single day. Why would they not look
And why
at
would they
it?
start looking at it just because?
Right.
Exactly.
That's funny.
I thought that was kind of weird. I just saw
That's
it
weird.
before we went live. I was like, don't let your dog out during the what?
What?
Okay. All right then.
All right, everybody.
Okay. Well, this is kind of cute. Jennifer, let us know how you're doing. Anybody else who's doing it?
Oh yeah, MAC-A-Long 2024.
Yeah, I'm gonna post my shawl there pretty soon, but it's not quite dry. It's
Dry. Oh, did you block it?
Yeah, I blocked it. It's on my bedroom floor.
Nice.
Yeah. So it should be dry later today.
Mine isn't done, you know that.
Right, mine's done. And it's quite pretty. I like it.
Mindy's a closer. She's a finisher.
I am.
I'm a starter.
Yep. We would get along in that aspect if you started and I think,
Yes, exactly. We should, team up and do joint crafts. Mindy would be like, would you stop
starting things. I can't finish everything you're starting. Right? Can't finish all of it. Oh, well, look at it. It's so cute. I'm liking it. I'm liking this little rectangle I got going on there. I feel like it's a poster. It's a poster. You're just supposed to go, hello, everyone. How are you? All right. I'm gonna let you guys go.
All right. Bye, everyone.
Wait. Bye, everyone.